Hey Libra, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning into your weekly love readings. Let's jump into the reading. 6 cards for you, Libra. Let's see what's happening in matters of love. What's coming up, Libra? I almost want to say, excuse me, you're done waiting on a situation. I think you might be done waiting on someone here, Libra. Let's have a look and see what else comes up. Okay, so far Pisces has come up. Okay, Libra, I'm going to go with you might be done waiting on a person or done waiting for a situation here. I think you've been waiting for some things to turn around for quite some time, or things to change, or things to move forward, and maybe they haven't necessarily done that. Before, I think you were a little bit more sort of fighting with yourself, like toying with your mind. You know, you might have been this way because the Page of Chalices is reversed. And I think the reason why I say that is because when it's upright, this is the fickleness, the skittishness of the fish. But this way, it's reversed. And this tells me that you are no longer back and forth about a situation or a person. You're actually pretty adamant about what it is that you want, okay? You haven't seen emotional progress for quite some time. So I think seeing this, Libra, makes me think that emotionally you're pulling out. You're backing out, you're pulling out, you're ending communication. Okay, see how the Queen of Swords, she controls the conversation, and I feel you are doing that this week. Okay, you're controlling the situation, you're possibly ending communication, or you might not even be saying to other people why you're doing this, or to your person, you might not even be saying why it is that you're doing what it is. It's almost like you're keeping quiet, but internally, I feel like this is you coming up with the 10 of Swords. I don't know if someone has hurt you here, okay? I don't know if someone has done the betrayal and now you're ready to heal and just move on entirely. But I think when I see that 10 of Swords reversed, I think you've made a decision up in your mind. And emotionally speaking, I see with the Queen of Swords that mentally you're so set on your decision. You're so set in your ways. You're determined to make it happen. You're determined to do what you need to do to make it happen. But there might be someone here who has a sneaky suspicion of what it is that you're doing. Now, I don't know if this is a fire sign because this is the Wands. The 9 of Wands can be like, see how he's trying to camouflage, he's trying to blend in, essentially. He's trying to blend in, really, and he's looking onto something. So I don't know if this is paranoia. I don't know if someone's been acting paranoid or mistrustful or distrustful towards you, and this is what's making you be the way you are. But I feel that 9 of Wands is like having a sneaking suspicion, or like an intuition that something is up, that something isn't right. I mean, it could be you. It could be you. And it may come to you very suddenly. I almost feel like that extra cup here as the hand of God is like a revelation of some kind. So I think this could be that you're coming to terms with the decision. I do think it's a big thing that you're doing, but you seem so comfortable with your decision, and I think that's a major sign that you're on the right track. If you feel confident about your decision, and deep down, especially on a subconscious level, you feel like this is what you need to do, then I think that's saying something here. But I don't know if you're going to be tight-lipped about it. I think this is you coming up as the Queen of Swords, and she's either taking the rope off the beak or putting it back on. So really, there's one of two ways that you can do it. It's either communicate it and tell it to the other person, or instead make up the decision in your mind and just roll with it from there, and just take it from there and see where that really takes you. because I see emotionally, like I said, the pulling away, the pulling back. You're no longer fickle about a situation. The Page of Cups is intuition. Intuition could be a little bit reversed though, because Pisces is quite a psychic sign. Don't know if you're dealing with one or not. Or it could be that your intuition is reversed. You do have intuition and suspicion here though. I don't know if you're thinking something is suspicious, or like you'll be sort of investigating something this week, and you know, maybe you might be paranoid or a little bit suspicious, or you're so, whatever it is that comes to you though, Libra, I think you're going to be really set on it, and you're just going to be like, you're just going to stand by that view, and you're not going to let anyone change your mind or alter your views. So I don't know if you're pulling out because of your suspicions. I don't know if you're backing away just because emotionally you don't feel as bonded. I don't know if you're losing that banter, if you're losing the intellectual connection you once had. But I think things are changing. We see change with the Ten of Swords. And you're coming up as the Ten of Swords with the Queen of Swords. It can also be a painful situation. Like I mentioned, I don't know if you've been betrayed by this person before and you have a suspicion that they might do it again. And in order to be like one step ahead or to be one up on this person, you may decide to do things your way. And that's like your way of protecting yourself, I feel. Whether or not you say it to this person or whether or not you just do it internally is obviously going to be different for each person. But quite an interesting reading, I feel, Libra. I do hope it has been helpful. If you have enjoyed it, please don't forget to leave behind a like, share, or subscribe.